Mr. Stock T Vock, Mr. Stock T Vock, Mr. Stock T Vock. Who is this man? Who is the person that is running the show? I may not have much time to explain this, but I'll try to do the best I can. So before we get into detail about who he exactly is, we need to know about his rise to power. So, it all began months ago. You know the book, How to Make an Outro? Well, the book was actually, in fact, written by Mr. Stock T Vock. Fun fact, the book How to Make an Outro was also written by Fred Subscribe. So after that, the book was made, it was a smash hit. I use it myself every day. Mr. Stock T Vock's book has certainly helped my channel and saved, quite possibly, all of Stick TV as a whole. But that's not the big thing. Where it really picks up is a few months ago, in between two events. The book and something we'll get to later. But on this day, he founded the Stick Quartet.
I am you know it's true.
Which he never advertised or brought up until a few days ago. It got cut off short where Mr. Stock T Vock himself made a quick little advertisement to wrap the whole thing up before it ended. But at this point, after being an author and having a quartet, there's nothing wrong. This is perfectly fine. Just having nice two things. A nice side thing, a hobby, and a nice little other hobby. Just making music and whatnot. There's nothing wrong with that. Mr. Stock T Vock had nothing that seemed a bit off or something control-like. But now, let's get into the more serious stuff. A few weeks ago, the Stick Law Firm was founded again by Mr. Stock T Vock. I'm Mr. Stock T Vock, and if you or a loved one has died after eating Stick, call right now. He would help people file cases, and recently there was a case of food poisoning within Stick. Which, of course, is a good thing. We don't want any of our Stick being infected. Stick is a very valuable thing, and we can't let that be poisoned or infected to damage the lives of others. So, he has written a book, has a law firm, call right now, and a quartet. What more could be said? But do you know why there was an advertisement on Stick TV? The real reason. Stick TV had an advertisement about the Stick Quartet saying that was founded months ago. The reason why the transmission cut off. Could get cut off at any time. Well, I know the real reason. It's because a few days before that advertisement was made, he bought the recording services of Stick TV. He might control the recording services as well. He now controls what airs on at what time. I got in the charter and permission to make this video. Alright, so this next part of the video may be cut off short. This is now getting into violating the Anti-Stock T Vock Act of 2019, which stated that anything against Stock T Vock would be going against the channel of Stick TV and therefore would not be tolerated on the channel. So now that I've described his rise to power, now I'll be describing him in general and what he's using with this power. We'll be entering, but the thing is, he owns approximately about right now, which is alarming considering I, Stick TV myself, own the channel. Most of the channel is owned by Stock T Vock. Anyways, so to really talk about the censorship...
I am you know it's true, 722 is you.